Hello, my name is Justin Stewart, and I am a student here at Full Sail University, and this is my project for the history of motion arts. Action Comic Books was the first comics to come out in the United States. It all started in 1938. They introduced a wide variety of characters, but the most notable one was Superman. And because of this, they created movies that didn't have like movies that we have today. They called them episodes in a sense. They would go from 1 to 15, usually go from about 244 minutes. The first major one was Captain.
Ah, hmm. Ah, ah, ah.
Remove the gag, but don't untie his hands. Are you ready to tell me?
Yeah. I'll not only tell you how, I'll show you how it's done. Shazam!
With the success of Captain Marvel, there came Captain America in 1944. There also became a Batman in 1943, as well as Superman and the Phantom. With the decline of the Saturday series, superhero films were kind of put on a hold until about the 1970s, around the time that Star Wars came out. Everybody was into the fantasy style of films. So Richard Donner created Superman, which starred Christopher Reeves and was the most critical and successful superhero movie that was put out during that time. Later on down the road, between the 80s and the 90s, there were dozens of movies, including Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There was Batman movies. There was more Superman movies. There was even a Dick Tracy movie that was considered a superhero. So, with the success of Superman, more comic book characters were be able to become actual film. The 2000s were basically the spark for comic book character movies, starting with Bryan Singer's The X-Men series. From here on out, every comic book character just about has a movie in development or is coming out with a movie. Here are some of today's movies coming out with advances in CGI and things of that nature. You can tell a big difference between the original start of Captain Marvel between today's actual films.
The Avengers. Rated PG-13. In theaters and IMAX 3D May 4th.
If you're gonna steal cars, don't dress like a car thief.
You a cop?
You seriously think I'm a cop in a skin-tight red and blue suit?
Who are you?
As you can tell, movies today are a lot different than what they were back in the 40s. And I hope that this has enlightened you on the big difference between comic book characters from then till now.